Since the dawn of language, we've told stories. Stories about creatures that defy our understanding of what is possible. They've been the shadows in the dark, the unseen threat, the unbeatable force. In this age of science, we've relegated such stories to the realm of fiction. This series revealed to you the truth. These beings are real. They live among us. And they're not so different after all.
You're right, cock.
Yeah. This just feels a bit weird.
It'll be fine.
No one's going to watch it anyway.
Will you get your feet off my sofa? Move!
Ready?
Mhm.
Okay, let's start by introducing yourselves.
Hi, I'm Stacey and I'm a werewolf.
Hi, I'm Lillian, and most people call me Lil, but I'm a vampire.
I'm Dylan, and I'm a ghoul.
Is this okay? Or do you need me more in the middle?
Nah, that's fine.
Okay.
You're quite new to all this, right?
What? Being on camera? Being a werewolf?
A werewolf.
Yeah. Happened about 6 months ago.
What happened in half a year for you to end up living with a vampire and a ghoul?
It is a pretty big lifestyle change. Well, I met Lil at the AIDS Centre 5 months ago.
AIDS Centre?
What? No, the 8 Centre. Like the number 8. It's like the neighbourhood office for supernaturals. I was checking in for my first full moon.
Some of it's a bit off.
It doesn't have to be perfect. Brad just thought it might be a more interesting way to tell the story.
Oh, like they do a ground watch?
Yeah, sort of.
Clever kid. Guess that from me.
Obviously.
Well, I'll put my own spin on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just don't judge me, people. I'm not good at acting.
Okay. Ready?
Sorry, love, but can you stop that?
Stop what?
Tapping your foot? Fidgeting is one of my pet peeves, and when you get to my age, you can't be bothered being polite about that stuff. Well, I think I'm pretty polite.
Oh, Nan, that's not what it meant.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright, Bab. Don't feel bad. You look pretty nervous, actually.
Yeah,
You in some kind of trouble?
I don't think so.
One of the other wolfies giving you hassle.
How did you know I'm
I can smell it. Well, that and the fact that everyone else who's here is checking in for the full moon.
smell? So you're one too?
Oh, no, don't be silly. You should be able to tell with your heightened senses.
I can't make sense of any of it. I can smell everything and hear everything, but it's a lot to take in.
You're the one who got bit last month, aren't you?
How did you know about that?
Because there's only been one werewolf incident in a century. And if you'd been born one, you'd know what you were doing right now. I'm right, aren't I? I'm not just a pretty face.
So the attack was big news.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm a vampire. Just so you know.
of course. Vampires are real too.
A lot of things are real. I'm guessing you don't have anyone to help you get used to all this.
I have my rep, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
Right then, tomorrow morning when you're all finished up, I'll come pick you up and take you for a cuppa and tell you everything you need to know.
Really?
Yeah, of course. It's no skin off my teeth. Or should I say fangs?
She made that joke back then as well.
Because it's a good one. I could tell right away Stacey needed a friend. Can you imagine going through all that stuff alone? Oh, poor thing.
You took under you in?
Yeah, I guess I thought I could put my good experience to use. Pass the salt. Thank you. It's nice having her here anyway. Too many young people these days are going in alone. Us oldies have got to support them.
How old are you again now?
You shouldn't ask a lady that. I'm 371 years young.
Looking good for it too, Nana.
Thank you, love.
So Dylan, how do you feel about Stacey?
Dunno. She's alright. She can be a bit of a libtard.
A what?
A retarded liberal.
Oh. So did it bother you when she moved in?
Made the rent cheaper.
Yes! Yes!
That isn't fair. You're only one because you're all powered up.
I think you'll find the full moon was yesterday.
Yeah? Still counts.
Well, you're a ghoul all the time, so what's your excuse?
Trust me. If I could feed, then I'd beat you easily.
Sure, big man. Now, down it. Down it, 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 down it.
Well, she's more fun than Lil anyway.
How so?
Well, she knows how to have a laugh, sometimes. She doesn't moan about the vacuuming. She can drink you under the table. And she don't moan about shit like separating your dirty washing. That's your fault, that was.
I didn't do anything. Where you going?
Tomorrow's the full moon, so I'm getting ready to go and stay at the 8 Centre.
What happens there?
They put you into groups, usually with relatives, but lone wolves like me will get put together. And then you get taken to these underground enclosures, like something you find in the zoo, and you ride the night out in there.
Have you gotten used to it?
I guess. Still sucks every time.
Why?
Lone wolves like me are more likely to fight, so I've been injured a couple of times. The change hurts as well. I mean, your whole body's changing. Bones shifting and reshaping. It's rough. Plus, you gotta get naked. I mean, you can keep your clothes on, but by morning you'll be naked anyway.
Are the guys with you?
Not in the actual enclosure. In case of unplanned liaisons.
Ah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Will you tell me about the night you got bitten?
Okay. My mum's dog had gotten out, so I went over to help. There's this big wooded area down a drop round the back of the house, and we thought he might have got stuck down there. So me and my parents climbed down to try and find him. He was one of those stupid little dogs that can't look after themselves, and we were worried that he might run into foxes. The guy, the werewolf, he'd been in a car crash on the way to his 8 Centre. He woke up in hospital and had to sneak out, and apparently he limped for a mile trying to get to check-in. His phone got broken, and his face was all messed up, so nobody had lend him theirs. And when he realised he wasn't going to make it, he thought the woods would be his safest bet.
Do you think people should be worried about werewolves?
No. I wish I could blame this guy for why my parents are dead. But it's not that black and white. Maybe if he hadn't had to hide the truth, he could have told a nurse what was going on. Or maybe he could have got every full moon off work to have more time to prepare for his check-in. I don't blame him. He didn't mean to...
But do you think there's still a chance someone could get attacked in the future?
Yeah, I suppose. But if people were getting attacked all the time, everyone would already know about us. There's more chance of dying from a piano dropping on your head than from a werewolf attack. I don't want people to be afraid of us. We don't want to hurt anyone. We're just people trying to live with a condition.
I hope they'll accept you.
Yeah, me too.
So tell me about MI8.
MI8 is the government body that keeps track of all of us supernaturals, and they keep the world from finding out we exist.
How do you keep track of you?
It's basically job seekers. You have to sign on every couple of weeks at an 8 centre. It's a pain in the arse.
It's not that bad. They moved me to Birmingham after I got turned, sort of like witness protection. They found me a job and helped me get somewhere to live before I moved in here.
Yeah, but you've only been doing it for a few months. I've had to do this crap my entire life.
I think the system works. There hasn't been any major incidents for ages. Well, except for Stacey. We couldn't get away with anything even if we wanted to.
The government's trying to keep people safe.
But we'll be the ones in danger soon.
Why do you say that?
Well, they're cutting funding, aren't they? It's too expensive to keep us a secret anymore, so they're just going to let everyone know and make us fend for ourselves.
It's gotten too hard to do. It's not like it used to be before the internet. Everyone's got a camera in their phones, and with social media you can post anything online in a matter of seconds. You can't expect them to police everyone's Instagram or whatever.
What, like the government doesn't spy on us all anyway?
They're not abandoning us, Dylan. We still sign on and get the same support.
Didn't know you were such a fangirl, Stace.
Oh, grow up. We'll have to answer to someone. That's how society works.
My kind, our kind, will never be part of their society.
You don't know that.
What do you think then? You've lived with the system the longest.
Things change, and we have to accept that. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad. It just is.